Hi YouTube, this is Veronica, and I wanted to show you how to transplant these tomatoes, and I have 4 here that I'm going to show you how to transplant. If you see here, this one has some roots in it, and it doesn't have its big boy leaves yet, but I decided to transplant them because there's some that are in there, as you see here, that have 2, and this is actually holding up really well, the root system. But what I wanted to show you is how to transplant them. The key with tomatoes is to actually plant them deep, especially in your garden. But if you notice, these are really long, and I don't want the stem to break, so I want to plant it as deep as possible. So here's my little newspaper container, and I'm going to dig a little hole in here, and I am going to put my tomato plant inside, put some of the little potting soil that was in the little cell, and I'm going to add some soil around it. And then I'm going to gently push down so I don't break the stem. And I'm going to add some more soil. I like to add soil as far up as I can because I do want to protect that stem, and I don't want it to break, and I want it to be sturdy. So that's the first one. If you can see here. I'm going to do the second one. Little hole. Stick it in, drop it in, drop some soil up in here, go around. I'm going to add some more soil. Gently push down the dirt, and voila, a little transplanted tomato. Now, I do want to show you these. These 2 are together. So what you want to do is you want to gently, without breaking or damaging any of the roots, you want to kind of like gently take apart the dirt and pull them apart. Because as you see here, see how the roots are kind of intertwined? You want to gently remove them apart from each other. They have nice long roots. So we're going to plant those. And these actually look better than the other 2 that I planted. Put some soil in here. I have newspaper on my kitchen table, so that way I can recycle my soil and put it back into my little gardening my garden soil container that I have outside. Okay, so there's this little guy. Gently, remember, gently push the soil down, and voila, you have another pot of transplanted tomato. And these are the big red tomatoes. They're actually an organic tomato that I bought at a feed store, so I'm hoping to get a good yield from these, and I'm hoping to save some of these seeds after they produce. So I'm praying that these work out well and that they produce a lot of fruit, because in my household I have a daughter, a 9-year-old, that eats a tomato every single day like an apple. So she is really excited. She wants to know when the tomatoes are going to grow, when these plants are going to get big, and she, I think, is more excited about the tomatoes than I am. So there's another transplanted tomato. And what I'm going to do, obviously you water these after you transplant. I'm not going to put them directly in the sun because I don't want to shock them. I'm going to kind of keep them inside so that way they can get used to their new home after I water them. But I will be transplanting, as I showed you, and a couple scenes before, all my tomatoes, my bell peppers, my jalapeno. I'm not transplanting the habaneros because I just don't feel that they're big enough yet, and because only 3 sprouted, I'm definitely going to let them stay in there and get bigger because there's only 1 in each cell. So I feel that those will be fine growing in their little container by themselves until they're bigger. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found this useful. And remember to subscribe, and see you soon.